They came in with a desperation that we just didn't match.
Oh, Danny Green from downtown. Leonard finishes strong, knocks it down. A scintillating shooting performance.
There was no magic plays. We just moved the ball, and every shot went in.
Oh, it goes in.
TP, great leadership.
We were very disappointed after game 2. We have to sustain it now. We have to do it for another game.
Downtown Miami, Florida, a phenomenal place to be this time of year, especially during basketball season. Remember, it takes 16 wins to take home the Larry O'Brien Trophy, and they're Xing them off one by one here at American Airlines Arena. 13 down, 3 to go for a Heat three-peat.
Meanwhile, Tim Duncan's dressed like a guy who's about to have his finals game ref by Joey Crawford, Jalen.
Oh, no! Tim knows how to play without fouling. Look at him hiding from the camera.
And I think Kawhi Leonard is dressed. Is he dressed like Game 1 Kawhi or Game 3 Kawhi?
He had a career-high 29 points, college or pro, in the previous game.
I'm saying Game 3 Kawhi. Game 4 coming up.
And look, guys, another version of Miami's Big Three on that sign. Okay, it's unique, and he's enthusiastic. Welcome. Building. Wow. 41 points in the first quarter, not bad. Their accuracy continued in the second quarter. Record-setting first half, 75.8% shooting by San Antonio. Best in a finals half in the shot clock era.
They were never scared.
No.
Even when they lost game 2, they came on the road, never scared.
Was LeBron scared? 7 turnovers, a finals career high. I mean, lots.
Says, we do have our big 3, but this young man is the future. And you want to know why? It's really because it's versatility. Shoots the corner 3, a la Manu Ginobili. Gets to the rim. The quiet storm goes up over the top. And here you see him off balance, using his length. A la James Worthy. He's starting to remind me of him these days. A little bit shorter version. And then you see the multiple help defensive stops. And then the stoicism. He doesn't get too caught up in the moment.
Because you can't outrun the ball. Look at this beautiful movement of the basketball. This was a big shot. They cut it to 7, minute 37 to go in the third. Bellinelli knocks down a 3, pushes it to 10. But watch here, the nice surveying of the court. Does Ginobili stand and watch? Absolutely not. He cuts to the rim. Beautiful off finish with his offhand. Look at the movement here. Why did they get 48 points in the paint in their 2 wins? Look at these point-blank shots they're getting with Tim Duncan in the paint.
Incredible 2 quarters of offensive basketball from the San Antonio Spurs.
All we do is win big, win big, win big, win big.
Leonard nails the 3-pointer. Green with the finish. What a start for Green. Parker silences the crowd. Ginobili. Oh, it goes in. A jaw-dropping offensive display. A scintillating shooting performance for San Antonio.
Because everyone on the court is live. You know, you can't just key in on 1 or 2 guys or even 3 guys. Everyone on the court is live, and they all can do multiple things. You know, all the way down to their point forward in Boris Diaw. You know, so, you know, you always have to have your head on the swivel and understand that you got to play throughout the whole 24 seconds. You know, not just the first 20 or the first 23. You got to play throughout the whole possession. Because one little small, it could be the smallest breakdown. You know, they make you pay for it.
And they were able to do that in the previous game, in particular with Kawhi Leonard. Young parents, you don't have to pay for camp. I'm giving you camp right here. Okay. On defense, look at him, aggressive, reaching in there, keeping LeBron on his heels. Look at this. This is how you fight over screens. This is something I never did in my life. You're fighting over screens, okay? Watch him cut off the basketball. Coach is just loving this right now. Y'all don't understand. Square him up. Look at the drop step. Play without fouling. Bodies him, makes him spins again, and forces the turnover to the fourth.
And we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can hold us. Like the ceiling can hold us. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can hold us. Like the ceiling can hold us.
Team has won 2 of the first 3 games of these finals. San Antonio, the Game 3 win in Miami in historic fashion. The Heat with a Game 2 win in San Antonio. Whose turn is it tonight? A sellout crowd packing in the American Airlines Arena in South Florida as the NBA Finals continue here on ABC.
And from the get-go, Danny Green comes out and hits a three, guys.
Giving up good shots to get great shots, pass, cut, don't stand. Danny Green with the wide open three on the right side.
3 for 4 from downtown. He has got 9 points. He helped set the tone early on. And once again, the ball movement. Beautiful thing.
Spurs 50% still for threes in these 4 games. They're just getting whatever shot they want.
There's LeBron with the one-handed floater. He's 3 for 7 with 9 points. But then back to Spurs. Boris Dio. How about that pass to Thiago Splitter?
See vous play.
Chateaubriand.
And then that is when the
56%. And tonight is Tony Parker. He's getting in the paint, dishing out. Look at this, in the paint, 2 paint touches. And who ends up with a shot? Tony Parker, who started the whole action. Watch the Splitter here. You catch the ball, you taught, look weak side. He hits him for a 3, double team. You don't need it because Boris Diaw doesn't.
I really bugged LeBron, and LeBron looked a little 2011 finals-ish, the way he was kind of reacting to some of the defenses there. But the big picture thought, just feel this is starting to remind me of the 2004 finals where Detroit won game 1, the Lakers won game 2 in a dramatic way, and we're like, oh, they're fine. No, they got checked.
What
no
has
pun intended.
happened? Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
And then there's this. On the other side, Tony Parker leading all scorers with 12 points. Spurs up big again at the half.
Bonjour.
Chance of let's go Heat. The Heat fans may not see their team again this season. Perhaps a chance for those fans who remain to say goodbye, and that'll do it. The San Antonio Spurs with another masterpiece, and they take a 3-1 lead in the 2014 NBA Finals. A virtuoso performance as they dominate for the second straight game on the road. Final score 107-86. More coverage of the NBA Finals continues from Miami after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
I couldn't be more proud of you. And, you know, you made some shots, and you played good D, but you competed 50-50 balls, being active, the whole deal.
Kawhi Leonard, a brilliant performance, but he was one of many San Antonio Spurs. So many players involved. Patty Mills, 14 points off the bench. Boris Diaw, a near triple-double. Sensational passes. As San Antonio with 2 of the best back-to-back road performances in NBA Finals history. And then you look at Miami, undefeated at home before the finals in this postseason. They get hammered 2 games in a row, and now 1 loss away from seeing their dreams of a 3rd straight championship go away. Final score, the Spurs 107 and the Heat 86. So next up will be game 5 in San Antonio. The Spurs 1 win away from another NBA championship. For Jeff Van Gundy, Mark Jackson, Doris Burke, Steve Javie, producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, and our entire crew, Mike Breen saying thanks so much for watching here on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.